Hey Capricorn, I'm Jennifer Angel. These are your stars. Now, this week there's a lot of activity happening in your solar 11th house. Now, the moon, right at the start of the week on the 22nd, is in Aquarius, the next sign for you. So it's your solar second house, all to do with money and possessions, also to do with your self worth. So, with it affecting a bunch of planets in a square, so it's a challenging aspect, but also because it's a moon, it's going to uncover emotions. So we've got Saturn there. The sun moves in on the 22nd, which is going to move out of your career zone, and also not Jupiter, I'm sorry, Mercury, the planet of communication. So all there in your solar 11th house, this is a good area for you to look at relationships. It's the people that you connect with. It's also how much you give out in life. So it's all to do with, the cycle of giving and taking in a very charitable area, and the relationships that you connect on that level. Now, with it to do with money and also being a square, there's a question here that you're likely to ask yourself, like, how much is too much? I mean, there's always, I think, in every profession or anybody's life, there's a certain amount of work that you do for no return, or maybe some type of return, but it doesn't come back in direct, cash. So you have to decide for yourself how much is enough, because there are only so many days in a week and hours in a day, and you only have so much energy that you can put to your work and profession. And when you're giving out all the time, it may be setting up good karma, it may be helping others, and it may in fact be just building things for you in the future. But there is a line, and that this week is likely to come up for you, and perhaps more at an intense level. Perhaps it's going to uncover some great realizations that you need to get in touch with yourself, and it'll help you just figure out how you can move forward. What's your next step? How can you make changes so your life is it different from this point forward? So try to put some time aside to delve into that and think about it and come to some resolutions, because if you don't, then it's just going to pass you by, and you just feel terribly unsettled with the emotional moon energy and not get anything out of it. Okay, so it's important that you take responsibility to just try and think that through a little more. Now, there's also a opposition between Mars in your solar 12th house, which is prompting you to get things organized so you can close certain areas of your life off, so you can start new projects. And Jupiter, the planet of abundance and expansion, which is in your solar 6th house. So first of all, there's a couple of things here I would like to mention. And let me just check when this is actually happening. It's on the 28th, so it's right towards the end of the week, and it's right just before the full moon, which is going to be on the 29th. So there's pretty sort of intense energy happening around the end of the week and the start of next week. So you want to keep that in mind. Give yourself a little bit of a break as well. Don't be too hard on yourself like Capricorns can be. You've got to be actually having a meltdown before you realize you're taking on too much. All right, so don't let that happen now. But with that placement of Jupiter in your solar 6th house, a couple of things to keep in mind here. Firstly, this is also the area of your health and well-being, so you want to just not overlook anything that's to do with your health. If there's a niggling issue happening, then deal with it. Don't allow it to go to the next step. Take responsibility of that. And also it's a good area for you. It's going to help you get organized. Now, of course, with that Mars opposition, sometimes that can tempt you to take on too much. Yes, really, a Capricorn, take on too much, and which will just send you into that overwhelmment. So step back, spend some time planning, scheduling, and if possible, um, postponing or even outsourcing. Okay, because right now you have to do what's right for you, Capricorn. Okay, and you can't take on everything. All right, love and luck to you. Have a great week and look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks for watching.